This is the Roulette Master, and I can't wait to share with you this incredible new roulette system that was sent in by one of my subscribers, Adam. He said he's been winning with it consistently in the casino, and we're going to put Adam's new system up against the Bracket Challenge champion Randall's second column, second dozen system today. And I can't wait to see which one makes the most money in 15 minutes. And let's go ahead and get started. We'll start with Randall's system first. We're going to have $10 units on the second column and the second 12. And I'm going to set the timer for 15 minutes, and let's start. Here we go. And I can't wait to share with you Adam's new system as well. It looks really promising, and let's see what we have here. That is a loss. So we're going to increase by a unit on each one of these. You can see now we are down $20, but that's okay. We just increased by a unit. And with Randall's roulette system, we wait till we're in session profit before we reset. We increase by a unit after losses, and we started out with two back-to-back losses. But that's okay. We're down $60. The great thing about this system is that once you hit the second column and the second 12 together, it gets you right back on track. Or you can get a bunch of partial wins that can really help you out as well. So that was a 35 black. And we're not in session profit. So if we get a win and we're not in session profit, we keep the bet the same. And here we go. That's a 13 black. Okay, that's a $30 win. And we're not in session profit yet, so we just rebet and spin. Here we go. Let's see what we get here. That is a 28 black. That's a loss, so we increase again. And you can see we're currently minus 60, but once we hit one of these second column and second 12 at the same time, you're going to see a big difference. And that's a 29 black. That's a $40 win. We'll be happy to take that one. Let's just rebet and spin because we're not in session profit and we won. So we just repeat the same bet. Here we go. That's a 26 black. That's another nice $40 win. And we actually are in session profit now without hitting a jackpot number. So we're going to go back to the original, 10 on each, and spin. Here we go. So if you get a bunch of partial wins, it can do the same thing as getting a jackpot, which would be hitting both at the same time. And that's a $10 win there. We're up 30 now. So we're just going to rebet and spin. Anytime you have a chance to reset for safety purposes, it's always good to. And that's a 4 black. And that's a loss, so we're going to increase. So now we have 20 on each, and let's go ahead and spin. The new system that's coming up next by Adam is also using two different bets at the same time, but two very different ones than this, and I can't wait to share with you that as well. After that win, we're just going to repeat the bet, and we're up $30 right now. Here we go. Let's see what we get. That's a 15 black. That's a $20 win. So still in new session profit. So we're just going to, actually we need to reset back to 10 each now because that just put us back in session profit. And let's see if we can build it back up even higher. That's a 26 black. Ooh, that's almost got both of them there, but that's a $10 win. We're up 60. And we were real close to getting both of them that time. All right, that was an 18 red, and that's a nice $10 win. We'll take it. We're up 70 now. All right, let's rebet and spin. Here we go. We're 3 minutes 30 seconds in out of the first 15 minutes of this competition. And again, this is Randall's system that won the bracket challenge out of all the other systems, and that's pretty impressive. Now we have 20 on each, and here we go. We increased after that loss, and that's a 31 black, and that is a loss, so we increase again. Let's check our balance. We're up 10. Let's go ahead and spin. I don't know how many times I've been using this system where it looks like I'm in trouble, and then next thing you know, I'm way up. So remember that as we play this. When we get losses and we're minus 50, we're going to increase by 1 unit. And let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. This is a $2,000 bankroll system. If that's too much for you, that's no problem at all. You can just cut the bets in half for 1,000, or cut the bets even further down to dollar units if that works. So we won that last one, but we're not in session profit, so we're just going to repeat the bet. Here we go. Let's see what we get here. That's a 16 red. That's a $40 win, and we're still not in session profit, so we're just going to repeat the bet at 40 each. We're 5 minutes, 15 seconds in out of the 15 total minutes. First part of the competition, that's a 35 black. That's a nice $40 win, and now we are in session profit, so let's go ahead and go back to 10 on each, and that's another example of what happens if you get a bunch of partial wins, and that's good as well. That's a 15 black. We'll take another $10 win there. We're up 80. And sometimes I reset even if I'm close to session profit. So remember that you can do that as well. It doesn't have to be exactly session profit. It just needs to be pretty close to it. And that's a loss, so let's increase. And now we have 20 on each. And let's spin. We're 6 minutes in out of 15 with Randall's second column, second dozen. And that's another loss. So let's go ahead and increase. We'll check our balance. Currently we're only up $20, but that's because we have had a few losses. We just need a few wins and we'll get right back on track. And that's a 5 red. Okay, that's a $30 win. And let's just rebet and spin because we're not at session profit yet. And that's an 18 red. That's a nice $30 win. That's close enough to session profit. Let's go back to 10 each. And let's see if we can get some wins and some jackpot numbers. That would be fantastic. We're getting close to 7 minutes in out of 15 here. That's a 30 red, and that's a loss. That's why it's so important that even if you're close to session profit, you restart, because you never know when a string of bad numbers is coming, and it's always best to be as safe if you can. That's a 14 red. And look at that. That was a jackpot number. You can see that put us right back in session profit at 140. So then we go back to 10 each. All right, let's go ahead and spin at 10 each, and we're 7 minutes, 20 seconds in out of 15. That's a 33 black. Okay, that's a loss, and let's increase those. And spin. Here we go. Let's see what we get here. That is a 12 red. Okay, that's a $40 loss, so we'll increase. And I like how every time you lose, it's the same amount of increase. It's always 1 unit. And that's a 29 black. That's a partial win. We're not in session profit, but let's go ahead and just rebet and spin. Here we go. That's a 20 black, and that's a good one. That's a $120 win. Now we're up $230, and that's what we want to see. Those jackpot numbers, which means their second 12 and second column. And let's spin again. That was a fantastic hit. We're at 8 minutes, 22 seconds in. Here we go. That's a 9 red. And that's a loss, so let's go ahead and increase. You can see we're up $210 right now. Now we have $20 on each. And let's spin. Here we go. That's a 2 black. That's a nice $20 win. We'll take it. We're up $230. And let's spin again. Here we go. Remember, you can always get that session profit with partial wins as well. But there's a loss, so we'll need to increase again. All right, let's see what we get here at 30 each. Let's see if we can get another one of those jackpot wins. And that's an 8 black. And that's a nice $30 win. Not a jackpot win, but we're up $220. Doing really well. We're just going to rebet and spin. Here we go. Okay, that's a 23 red. And that's a $120 win. Look at that. That was a jackpot number. We hit the column and the second 12. And we're up $340 now. Let's go ahead and put 10 on each again and reset. Now you're seeing why this won the bracket challenge. And defeated everyone in its way when we had that bracket challenge. And there's a nice $10 win. And we're up 350 now. Let's go ahead and spin again. But I'm really excited about Adam's new system and how well it can do in the next 15 minutes as well. We have 5 minutes left with this one. We lost there, so we're going to increase. Let's check our balance. We're up 330, and let's spin. All right, here we go. That's a 14 red. That's a good one. That's an $80 win. We hit column and second 12 at the same time. Second column, second 12. We're up $410 now. Wow. All right, let's spin again and reset here. We're 10.5 minutes in out of 15. And Randall's system is doing fantastic. And let's increase after that loss, and then we'll check our balance again. And we are currently up 390. All right, let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. That is a 0, and that's definitely not a good one, but that's okay. We just increased just like any other loss. We go up a unit. Now we have 30 on each, and we're 11 minutes in out of 15. And that's a 30 red. And that's a loss, so we'll increase again. And sometimes you just have to be patient. If you have bankroll and you have patience, you have a really good chance of winning. And that's a 11 black there. That's a $40 win. We're up 330. Let's rebet and spin because we're not in session profit. And here we go. And that's a 31 black. Okay, that's a loss, so let's increase again. All right, now we're at 50 each and 250 total profit right now. And here we go. Let's see what we get here. That's a 14 red. That's a good one. That's a jackpot win. That's $200. We're up 450. New session profit. Fantastic. And let's start it back over at 10 each. We're 12 minutes in out of 15. And man, this is doing fantastic today. This is a $10 win. We're up 460. And let's spin again. This is Randall's system's going to be setting a high bar for Adam's new system today, but I can't wait to see it and see how it does in the competition against this. We're up 470 now. Let's just rebet and spin. And here we go. All right, that's a 17 black. That's another one. Look at that. We're up 510 now. All right, and we're still at the base level 10 each. And man, this one is just cruising right along. That's a 16 red. That's a $10 win. We will take it up 520. And let's spin. We're almost 13 minutes in out of 15. And that's a 13 black. That's a $10 win. We'll be happy to take any win. And let's rebet and spin. Here we go. All right. That's a 27 red. That's a loss, so let's increase. Then we'll check our balance. We're currently up 510, and let's spin. Here we go. All right, here we go, and that's a 34 red. And we lost, so let's increase again. Check our balance. We're up 470. Let's go ahead and spin. Remember to keep track of session profit, and that's a 14 red. That's a good one. That's a $120 win. That's new session profit. We're up $590. Wow. Just like the bracket challenge, Randall's system is doing incredible today. We have a minute left in the first part of this challenge. That's a 15 black. We'll take a $10 win any day of the week, and let's rebet. We're up $600 now. And here we go. Okay, that's a 0, so that's a loss, and we will increase just like any other loss. There we go, and that dropped us back to 580. We have 20 each on this one, and let's see what we get here. That's a 15 black. Okay, that's a $20 win. We're at back up 600. Let's rebet and spin. And here we go. That's a 3 red. And that's a loss, so we will increase. Now we have 30 each, and we have about 15 seconds left on the first part of this competition. That's a 32 red. That's a $30 win. So we're up $590, and let's go ahead. Actually, time just expired as I was talking there. So we're at $590 with Randall's system that won the bracket challenge. Now it's time for Adam's new roulette system. That's also going to have 2 bets. Very different than this one and different progressions as well. So make sure you stick around for that one. And I can't wait to see how much Adam's new system makes in 15 minutes. It has to go up against $590 in profit in 15 minutes with Randall's. And let's go ahead and jump right into it and get started. All right, it's time for Adam's new roulette system. Once I have the bets placed, we'll start the timer for 15 minutes. And we're going to have $10 on first 12, $10 on 19 to 36. It's a $2,000 bankroll system, and the timer is set. There's a different progression on each one of these bets, which I'm going to share with you, but really easy to keep track of, and let's go ahead and see what we get here. Okay, so we broke even on that one, and since we broke even, we look at the number. That was at 26. Black, and so we won the 19 to 36, so we know that it's going to be $10, and then we lost the first 12, so what we're going to do is go from 10 to 20 on that first 12 bet, but that's just what we do on the first loss. So let's go ahead and spin again here now, and let's see what we get here. Okay, that's a 23 red. Okay, so let's look at both those bets again. We won the 19 to 36, so we know that'll go back to 10. And but the first 12 we lost again. So what we're going to do now is we're going to add the 20 plus the 10 for a $30 bet, and this 19 to 36 will be at 10 again. So here we go. Let's spin. All right, let's see what we get here. And that's a 0. So both of them lost. And when that happens, you have to go up in the progression on each. However, the 19 to 36 that just lost is going to double plus add a unit. So it's going to go from 10 to 20 to 30. Just like that. And the first 12 is going to add up the previous 2 bets again. So if you look at it right now, it had 30 on there. So 30 plus the original bet there. We originally started with 10, and then we went to 20. Then we added those up and made a $30 bet. So now we had 30 plus 20 for a $50 bet. All right, let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. We're 2 minutes in out of 15. All right, that's an 8 black. And there's a nice win on first 12, so we know that that one reset back to the original $10 bet. And the 19 to 36 loss. So on the 19 to 36, we had 30 on there, and that's going to double and add a unit. So it means we go from 30 to 60, and then add a $10 unit. That's $70. And then the first 12 is back to 10. And you can see we're up 20 right now. And let's spin. And here we go. So that's 11 black, and I'm going to go over all this again as we go through here. Both of them lost that one, so whenever that happens, if we look at the 19 to 36, which has 70, we know it's going to double to 140 and add a unit. That's 150. And then if we look at the first 12, which was 10, it's going to go to 20. Now we have a 170 total bet, and let's spin. We're 3 minutes, 15 seconds in out of the 15 minutes, and that's a 10 black. Okay, and that's a loss on both of them, so we will increase both of them again. The 19 to 36 was at 150, so it's going to go to 300 plus 10, $310. And then the first 12, which was at 20, you're going to take 20 plus 10 to get a $30 bet. And let's spin. Let's see if we can get a 19 to 36 here. I think that would help us a lot. And we did. That's a 32 red. Fantastic. That's a $280 win. That just jumped us up to $140 in profit. That's fantastic. And so we know that one goes back to 10 again. And then the first 12, let's go ahead and put that back out there. The first 12 lost that one. It was at 30. So we're going to take 30 plus 20 for a $50 total bet on first 12. And we need to clear that out. And then again, the 19 to 36 goes back to 10. Let's go ahead and spin here. So 19 to 36 is doubling and adding a unit on losses. The first 12 is adding up the previous two bets for the next bet. And let's see what we got there. That's a 35. So the 19 to 36 definitely won. So it's going to stay at 10. And then the first 12 was at 50. So we're going to take 30 plus 50, make an $80 bet. Let's make sure that looks right. It does. So now we have both bets placed. And let's see what we get here. And we're 5 minutes in out of 15. That's a 6 black. That's a $150 win. Look at that. And we actually did lose the 19 to 36. So it's going to go from 10 to 20. And then we're going to add a unit to 30. And then the first 12 is reset because it won. So it goes back to 10. All right, let's spin. So two different progressions. And the more you practice this, the better you'll get at keeping track of those. And there's a $20 win on 19 to 36 there. We lost on the first 12, which was at 10, so it goes to 20 now. 19 to 36 will be back at 10. So let's change those bets. So 20 on first 12, 10 on 19 to 36 after that win. $30 total bet on this one. We're 6 minutes in out of 15. And then we'll check our profit levels again. That's a 33 black. So 19 to 36, we know we'll go back to 10. Let's see what we have on first 12 now. We had 20, so we take 20 plus 10 for a $30 bet. And then 19 to 36, we make sure it's at 10, reset. And let's spin, then we'll check our balance again. Here we go. That's an 18 red. And that is a loss on both. So the 19 to 36 is going to go from 10 to 30, and the first 12 is going to go from 30 plus 20 for a $50 total bet. All right, let's spin. Here we go. And that's a 31 black. Okay, that's a loss, but we know the 19 to 36 will be going back to 10. And the first 12 that was at 50, now it's going to be 50 plus 30. That's an $80 bet. Okay, so, but we need to reset the 19 to 36 to 10. Okay, here we go. $90 total bet. Between the two of them, we're 7 minutes, 6 seconds in. That's a 29 black. Okay, so we know 19 to 36 will still be at 10. Let's see what we had on first 12. We had 80, so we take 80 plus 50 for a, that would be a 130 bet on first 12. And we know that the other one's going back to 10. 19 to 36 with that hit on 29 there. We're almost 8 minutes in out of 15. And that's a 17 black. And both lost there again. So the 19 to 36 will go from 10 to 30. And the first 12 that was at 130, we're going to take 130 plus 80 for 210. Okay, so we'll have 30 on 19 to 36, 210 on first 12, and let's see if we can get a first 12 hit. We did not. That's a 24 black. So that's a win on 19 to 36, so we know that that goes back to 10. But in the meantime, the 210 bet on the first 12, we have to add plus 130, which was the previous bet. So that's 210, 310 plus 30, 340. And let's clear that out. So we'll put 340 there and a $10 bet on 19 to 36. Okay, and again, this is a $2,000 bankroll system. We're minus 190 right now. That's just because we haven't hit on that first 12 in a long time. Once we do, we're going to be back in business, and we just did it. We're 9 minutes in now. We just won $670 on that spin. Now we're up $480. That was amazing. So 19 to 36, we'll lost that one. So it will go from 10 to 30, and then the first 12 will be reset back to 10. So let's do that. And I'm just putting those up there so you can kind of see it as we go through. We're 9 minutes, 25 seconds in, and that was a huge win there. That's a 25 red, and we won on 19 to 36. So we know that'll go back to 10. First 12, we had 10, we lost. So we're going to go to 20. So 19 to 36 will be back at 10. After that win, it reset, and we're almost 10 minutes in out of 15. That's a 6 black. That's a $30 win. We'll take that one. We're up $530 now, and the first 12 will go back to 10. 19 to 36 was at 10, so it'll go to 30. And let's place those out there. So we'll have 10 on first 12 now and 30 on 19 to 36. Again, the 19 to 36, we're doubling and adding a unit on losses. And then the first 12, we are adding up the 2 previous bets to get the next bet. And that's a $20 win. We're at $550 now. And let's look at those previous bets. We know 19 to 36 is going back to 10. First 12 had 10 and lost and is at 30. And so let's place... so we'll have 10 on 19 to 36 and 30 on first 12. Here we go. All right, let's see if we can get a win. And we did. That's a 10 black. That's a good one. Fantastic. So that just boosted us up to $600 profit. And we know first 12 is going back to 10 now. And you can see on 19 to 36, we had 10. Now it's going to go to 30. And so we'll have 30 on 19 to 36, 10 on first 12, and let's spin. We're 11 minutes, 20 seconds in out of 15, and that's a 35 black. That's a $20 win, and we'll take that. We're up $620 now. We know the 19 to 36 went back to 10. As you can see at previous bet, we had 10 on first 12. So first 12 is going to go from 10 to 20, and then we'll have 10 on 19 to 36. All right, let's go ahead and spin. Both these systems today are making tons of money, and it's fun to see. That's a 15 black, and that's a loss on both. So when that happens, we're just going to take the 19 to 36. We're going to go from 10 to 30, double and add a unit, and then the first 12, we're going to go add the 10 plus the 20 for a $30 total bet, and let's spin. We're 12 minutes, 15 seconds in. And that's an 8 black. All right, that's a nice win. So we're up $620 now. If you look at 19 to 36, it had 30 on it. We lost that, so it's going to double and go from 30 and then add a unit to 70. So double and add a unit, and then first 12 goes back to 10 because it won. So here we go. Let's see what we get. That's a 4 black. Okay, that's a $50 loss there. So we're up. That dropped us back to 570. We lost on both. Or actually, we won the first 12 there. So the 19 to 36 is going to go from 70 to 150. So let's do that. And then first 12 will go back to 10 because it won. So here we go. And let's see what we get here. Let's see if we can get a 19 to 36. Ooh, a 0. So both of them lost. And so that 150 on 19 to 36 is going to go to 310. And let's do that first. It's going to double and add a unit. And then the first 12 will go from 10 to 20. That dropped us back to 410 profit there. Zeros are never good unless you're betting on them, right? And that's a 6 black. Okay, that's another loss there because the 19 to 36 hasn't hit yet. So we're going to go from 310. We're going to double that to 630 or 620 and add a unit. So let's do that. So let's go to 620. I'm sorry, 630 after you add that extra unit. So we really need the win on 19 to 36 now. We're still in profit at $140. So we still have our $2,000 bankroll, which is good. And that's a 32 red. That's what we needed. Look at that, $620 win. We're up $760 now. Wow, that's incredible. And first 12 is now going to go from 10 to 20. And we need to clear out the 19 to 36 though, to back to 10. So 20 on first 12, 10 on 19 to 36. And we're 14 minutes, 45 seconds in. We're winding down. That's a loss on both there though. So we will rebet. And we will go from 10 to 30 on 19 to 36. And on first 12, we'll go from 20 to 30. Add up the first two bets, and this is our last spin. That's a 9 red. All right, and that's a $30 win. So even though the first system, Randall system, did fantastic and knocked it out of the park, this new system by Adam just won $760 of profit in 15 minutes. So both systems did fantastic today. I hope you really enjoyed this, and I hope you could keep track of the bets. The more you practice this, the better you get at keeping track of them. And boy, once you do, it really paid off for us. So that's a lot of profit in 15 minutes. And I hope you're enjoying the content. If you are, please subscribe to the channel and keep growing this great community. If you have something you'd like to share, please send it to roulettemaster.c@gmail.com and let me know which system you'd like your system to go up against, and that would be fantastic. So again, I hope you enjoyed the content today and Adam's new system that won $760 of profit. And I hope you enjoyed watching Randall's system that won the bracket challenge again. It made a ton of money as well. And this is the Roulette Master. And have a great day, everybody.